Hello, this is Blender, and this is Paimon, the face of Genshin Impact and the loudest thing in the game. Now to get better at Blender, I'm going to model, as this Melazine said, this noisy white jellyfish. At the start of the game, the traveler fishes her out of the ocean, and she becomes your travel guide, floating along with the traveler across all of Tevat, stealing your food and more. This time I actually followed the process of modeling, texturing, and rigging. After I set up my reference images, I started with the cube, making her boots and legs. Once I got her legs done, I started on her body. Due to this thing covering up the top half of her torso, I did not have a guide to go off of, and it ended up looking something like this. And being the lazy person I am, I decided not to fix it. But this would later hurt me in the rigging process. The next day, I started to work on her hair. I started to work for 10 minutes, then I ended up leaving for 30. If you can't tell, I hate modeling hair. The hair was tolerable this time, a lot less curves than Aether's hair, making it a little bit less tedious. Once I was done with her hair, I made this little floating headpiece. After the hair, I went around the model, touching up and putting some more detail where it was lacking. And with that, the model was done. Texturing was once again very easy process. It was around this time when I looked at her cape, and I noticed it had perfect circles on it, and a very consistent star pattern on the rest. So without texturing it on, or adjusting the geometry to get a perfect circle, I had the bright idea of using a shrink wrap modifier. The shrink wrap modifier is very easy to use. You have to make the circle, and then put the modifier on it. You select the cape as the object, and then you adjust it until you get the circle about right on there. Another cool thing I learned was that you can rotate textures in real time, so I did that to give her cape the same way it looks in the game. Initially, rigging was easy, adjusting and then generating the rig. However, the weight painting was the problem. Due to the sleeves, her arm had very weird painting. Another problem I had was with her body. When she lifted her arm, this padding would lift, showing the very messed up model underneath. I fixed this by not adding weight painting to the padding. This has ended up causing clipping, but I'm lazy and I do not care. After 4 hours, this Mora hungry character was done. This model was a lot easier to make than Aether, and I was able to eliminate the problems I had with his face with this model. I had a lot of fun making this model, and overall, I'm really happy with how this turned out. If you enjoyed the video, please consider liking and subscribing, and if you have any suggestions on who you want to see next, please let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.